assuming everything stays exactly where it is now, with COVID responses, with, let's say we want to make sure everything's safe to the end of the year, how are you guys anticipating running your organization over the next 6 months to 12 months?
Yeah, excellent. Great question. We've already anticipated opening up to 30 slots at the campus. So we're going to be doubling the amount of students we can serve. And that's by rearranging the space, right? With 6,000 square feet under the roof, and a lot of it being open space, we can move tables around. We can adjust it to the social distancing guidelines. So minimum 30 students by end of this month. And then I really, really hope to do something with the outside space. We have 17,000 square feet. What we don't have right now is a budget to transform that space into an outdoor learning facility. But I believe that in 6 months, some things kids will be going back to school somewhat. But hey, there might be some bumps in the road. But I anticipate us as an organization to be at least serving 30 to 50 kids safely on site by the end of this year. But it's all learning, right? But that's my goal. Good question, Guillermo. Thank you.
Great, awesome.
Wow. Any other questions for Ian? I have another one then. I know that a lot of the schools here, every local school is doing something different. And then you guys have to balance that with how your with how your kids are then affected. How are you feeling about how the local schools are handling things?
I think they're doing the best they possibly can with a lot of decision makers.
Yeah.
I think they're doing the best they can. It's a massive operation, hundreds of thousands of kids and a massive amount of staff. It kind of goes back to Guillermo's question, right? Like, where do you see yourself in 6 months as a school district? 6 months to go, what should they be allocating money on from the budget? Should it have been, commercial sprayers for the schools, or, however they might have heightened or increased the ability to connect virtually? Nobody knows until you kind of get there. But I believe this school is doing very well now as a school system. They're pivoting, right? It didn't work with Comcast for whatever reason the first few days, and they're pivoting, and that's to me, that's a mark of good leadership. Is that now they're allowing kids to stay connected to Zoom, stay connected to whatever platform they can with their teachers, and kudos to the teachers that are connecting with their kids however they need to, because it hasn't been easy. But I think the school system, overall, they're doing the best they can. Could it have been a little bit more streamlined? Sure. And I think a lot of parents like myself would have loved it, but that's also in an ideal world. So I think it's going that they're doing the best.